Hi, I am John Adkisson. I'm going to demonstrate to you why it's important to keep the foreskin or the male prepuce. So here's a mock penis, right? One that would be natural, normal, whole, intact, uncircumcised, right? And if you were to remove the foreskin, it would typically look something like this. And this shows the head of the penis, the sulcus, the ridge of the glands, and it also shows where the frenulum would be, and for the frenulum delta would be like just around that, stretching down towards the skin, the inner mucosa, and the ridged band right underneath there. Ridged band is a lot like the ribbed condoms, right? So on a natural penis, that's all hiding underneath the foreskin. Now I tried to make something that looks a lot like a vulva. You've got the clitoris at the top, the clitoral glands. You've got the ureter, and you've got the vaginal opening, and then the anus down below. So here's a scenario. You've got a woman coming up to a man, and the man saying, sitting down, or laying down, or whatever, and his penis is laying like this on his body, right, on his pelvic floor, and his frenulum and everything, the most sensitive parts, the frenulum, the frenulum delta and the ridge band, they're all identified as the most sensitive to light touch according to the Shorrell's study, right? So the woman comes up and lays herself against him and rubs her clitoris, which is supposedly a very important and very sensitive part to her body, against him, and applies pressure and rubs up and down, moving her hips up and down, rolling back and forth. And because this is mobile skin, it is also gliding back and forth over his frenulum, that sensitive area himself. And as he becomes more erect, the glands, being moist because it's been protected by the foreskin, starts to protrude, and a lot like your tongue sticking out. It's moist, right? So that also feels good to the woman, because this part here isn't typically wet during the first part, during foreplay of sex, the clitoral area. Most of the moisture is inside the vagina, and as the labia opens up, it comes out a little bit more. But so during foreplay, you may not have any lubrication, but the man has, if he still has his foreskin. So that's very important, and that feels really good to both partners. So circumcision or preputial amputations not only affects the male, it also affects the female. Thank you.